5 steps for getting back the passion for your small business. Congratulations on owning your own small business. How exciting! Or is it? After the first flush of excitement wears off and the day-to-day work of keeping your business moving forward settles in, it's not unusual to lose a little of the initial enthusiasm. Sadly, this can have a negative impact on your business. You might find yourself faltering, not moving as quickly to take advantage of the opportunity, or worse, becoming resentful of something you used to love. If you need to regain the passion which drove you to start a business for yourself, read on. These 5 steps are guaranteed to bring the excitement back in no time at all. Regain the vision. Not even sure why you're in this business anymore? Go back to when you did. What were you thinking? Seriously, what were you thinking? You had a reason for going to all this work. Start by journaling your thoughts. Write everything you remember about making this decision. Be sure to focus on the emotions you felt at the time as well. Remind yourself of this vision frequently. Find a new mountain. Have you already succeeded at your primary goal, perhaps? If this is the case, it's time to create a new challenge. What's the next level of accomplishment? What do you need to do to reach this level? Break the routine. Doing the same thing every single day? Even if the work is still challenging, that doesn't mean it can't get boring if you're always doing the same stuff. If this is the case, the simplest solution is to find some way to vary the routine. Do things in a different order or add something new to every day to keep things fresh and exciting. Deal with complications. Have you perhaps gotten bogged down in overly complex solutions for simple problems? If you're continually doing unnecessary busy work, it's no wonder you've lost the passion. Look at your work processes and simplify until you're doing what's essential, rather than wasting time on things that aren't. This includes everything from limiting meetings to looking for ways to streamline steps, perhaps by reducing paperwork or long drawn-out procedures. Become a team player. When you're in charge, it's easy to feel a little lonely. Are you perhaps distancing yourself too much from everyone else? Look for ways to mentor those around you. What about more group activities? There's a lot to be said for company softball teams or other activities to raise unity in the workplace. A little focus now on the business will go a long way toward building the excitement again. The key here is to keep working at this. All of these steps are an ongoing process. On the other hand, the joy you feel as you rediscover your passion makes this most definitely worth it. 7 ways to get excited about working from home again. You're living the dream. Working from home is the ultimate goal for many workers. After all, where else can you stay in your pajamas all day long and still get things done? In truth, working from home can be harder than you think. Holding to a schedule can be difficult, especially if you're trying to juggle other tasks like watching children with work. Finding the right balance is a challenge, and it's easy to become stressed and even burned out. So, what do? Read on to discover several ways to get excited about working from home again. It's easier than you think. Create a competition. If you have a competitive nature, start with creating contests with yourself. Set small deadlines and then make bets as to how long it will take to reach them. Try to break your record the next time around. Talk to others. Isolation is a huge problem with working from home. Believe it or not, there are groups out there where people who work from home get together for a lunch hour just to talk with someone else. Find friends in a similar situation by heading for one of those, or chat online with other people who work from home. Though be careful of this option, as it's easy to get carried away. What's on your playlist? Get some music playing that inspires you to work hard. Go for something motivating with a solid beat, or maybe something classical to relax. You know your moods. Play what works best for you. Change it up. Try working somewhere else, like a coffee shop for a change of venue. Dress for the job. Getting dressed to your shoes every morning makes you feel like you're still professional. This can do wonders for a flagging attitude. Or don't. On the other hand, some people really love going all out on the casual attire. Wear your PJs. Don't bother with pants. Who cares? So long as no one sees you, you can really wear as much or as little as you want. Get out. At the end of the day, leave the house. If you work from home and go nowhere, you will start to feel like you're constantly trapped at work. Make plans with friends. Go to a movie. Have dinner in a restaurant for a change. Do what you need to give yourself a regular change of scenery. By following these tips, working from home will soon be fun again. The key is to do what works for you when building the excitement back into the daily grind. 8 brilliant ways to bring excitement back to your cubicle job. Day jobs can get a little dull sometimes, especially when you're caught in a cubicle, staring at the same faux walls day after day. After all, how fun can it be when your entire existence has been confined down to a desk, a computer screen, and whatever bits of office furniture you've managed to make fit? If you're finding yourself a little burned out, then try one of these brilliant ways to bring excitement back to your cubicle job. Start something new. What isn't working right now? If you've spent any time in your job, you've probably already identified some problem areas. Asking your boss to let you lead up a project to solve those problem areas will infuse new enthusiasm into your day, while at the same time addressing a definite need. Learn a new skill. It could be your job has grown stale because you're doing too much of the same old thing. Consider learning some new skills. This would make you available to work in areas you haven't before. Take on more responsibility. It's a lot easier to feel enthusiastic about a project you have more of a stake in. Ask to help. Volunteering to take an active part in something gives you ownership and also shows a real go-getter attitude. Isn't it time for a promotion? Are you perhaps feeling stagnant because you've been in the same place for a while? Schedule a meeting with the supervisor. Even if you don't get a promotion, you will at least be able to ask what you can do to move ahead. Get to know your coworkers. Make better use of your time in the break room by networking with others in the company. You never know who you're going to meet or how that person might be beneficial to you. Start fresh. Have you lost sight of your goal? If this is the case, it's time to revisit your vision. What are you aiming for? Where are you in the process? Finding you're still on track revitalizes work. Redecorate. Maybe it's the cubicle itself. How about redecorating? If you're allowed, bring something from home to cheer the place up. Take time off. A vacation, or even a more prolonged sabbatical, might be in order if you're really burned out. When is the last time you had some time off? If you do take a break, do not bring work with you. This is your time away to recharge. In the end, your mood is really up to you. If you're still struggling at work after trying these tips, you might want to consider moving on. It could be you're just not in the right place. Enjoy the simple things. 9 small changes to infuse your daily life with adventure. Grown-ups don't go on enough adventures. Think about it. When you were a child, every day was a thrilling expedition. We fought lions and tigers when we explored the field next door. A bicycle became a flying horse in our imagination. We threw ourselves into life, making every day exciting. So, what happened? Somewhere along the way, we got caught into the rut of the day-to-day life. It's time to put a stop to that. Start by introducing simple things into the daily routine. These small changes will infuse your daily life with adventure, guaranteed. Dress up. If you're like most people, you might be caught in the cycle of wearing the same few outfits over and over. While there's nothing wrong with a favorite look, today, do something different. Wear something you wouldn't normally. Or go to a thrift shop and find something wild and wacky for the day. Take pictures. Pretend you're a photographer chronicling the life of an individual, you, and take pictures all day long. Enjoy framing the shot, including the weird ones of your lunch and your workspace. Talk to strangers. Make a point of saying hello to 5 people you don't know every day. Follow up with a question or two and enjoy the conversation. Bring a lunch to share. Bring enough lunch for 2 people and then find someone at work to share with. Or share the second lunch with someone who needs it. Play games. Make silly bets with coworkers. Compete with yourself by setting deadlines for tasks and see if you can beat them. Compliment others. Whenever you talk to someone else, find something you can compliment them on. Sincere compliments really brighten the day of those around you and make you feel good, too, when you give them. Expand your vocabulary. Learn a brand new word every day and make a point to use it in conversation at least 10 times throughout the day. You'll be amazed at how much fun this is and how challenging. Have a play date. Remember when you used to just jump around outside just for the sake of moving around? Take a break from your work and invite someone else to step outside with you. Touch your toes, do jumping jacks, get silly, and get moving. House swap. For the truly brave, talk to someone you trust and swap houses for the night. It feels like a vacation to stay somewhere else and doesn't cost a thing. Excitement truly can come in small doses. By changing your routine, you now control the script. Your next stop? Adventure. Stamp out stagnation in your life with these tiny changes. Is everything starting to look the same? When we've grown stagnant in our lives, it frequently starts out looking like routine. Every day takes on a sameness, with nothing startling. Expectations level out. While this makes for a calm life, here's where the problems arise. There's no growth, no change. Things can't get better when you're stuck in the status quo. If this sounds like you, it's time to stamp out stagnation. Start by making these tiny changes to bring excitement back into your life. Turn off the TV. TV is the greatest tool of stagnation ever invented. When you're watching someone else's life, real or imaginary, you tend to forget how to live your own. By turning off the TV, you're allowing your own story to take center stage. Take the long way around. Used to always taking the same route to work or school? Today, why not take a few extra minutes and try another route altogether? Explore the neighborhood, take the parkway, find a new shortcut. Make a note of any unusual spots along the way you might want to explore later. Remember, we all tend to collect souvenirs and mementos of our lives. Take a few minutes to revisit the best of these memories. Enjoy old photo albums or scroll through the images on your phone. Allow yourself to pause as you revisit the past. Create something. Feeling creative? Visit your local store for art supplies or crafts and pick up some goodies to get you going. Draw a picture, write a poem, take up knitting. There is nothing that wakes up a brain quicker than the act of creating something new. Take a culinary adventure. Have you always wondered what falafel tastes like? Or sushi? Try eating out somewhere new, or order something from the menu you've never tried before. Or, if you're really wanting to push your boundaries a bit, try creating a new recipe at home. Volunteer. Nothing erases a rut faster than putting your attention off yourself and onto someone else. Volunteering both takes you out of your comfort zone and benefits someone else, creating a win-win situation all around. Short on ideas? Visit people in hospice or nursing homes. Walk dogs at your local animal shelter. Or try your hand at building something amazing through an organization such as Habitat for Humanity. Celebrate the day. Did you know every day on the calendar represents something? For example, January 12 is National Marzipan Day. Who knew? Find out what today is and do something to celebrate. Visit nationaldaycalendar.com. By actively trying new things and doing things differently, stagnation doesn't stand a chance. Use these ideas to help create some of your own. The main thing is to get out there and try. Do this much and you're already a winner.